The following video is not for anyone under the age of 13. Please go away. Apparently, free country, lol.
Should I destroy the golden disc or not? No, it would be a coward's way. To destroy such power, Megatron cannot control me no more.
So can I review you or not?
Sure.
Yoink. Holy crap, you don't know how happy I am to get my hands on this guy, figuratively and literally. This guy is slated to come out in April, but I found him in stores, as a lot of people are. I'm pretty sure he's already pretty much out everywhere. And I found him, and this guy is amazing. As you can see, I added a little bit of paint apps on the legs just because it kind of bothered me in photos, but after I did it in real life, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I also did silver to his nails, but overall, this figure didn't need that much paint. It is just amazing. I also did a little bit of gold trim around his neck, but other than that, it's kind of it, actually. This figure is amazing. I also did a little bit of gold inside his tail spinny weapon, just because I kind of wanted to. Let's just pop that into his hand real quick. And I think he looks really, really good with it. It reminds me of the first episode. And we can give him his sword, which does not spin, but it still looks extremely good. I like the purple that they used. People say it's not supposed to be purple. I think it looks pretty good in purple. But you know, ever since I really got my hands on this guy, I always thought that he kind of needed something that he just didn't come with, and I don't know if they're gonna make him. So I made the golden disc, and they didn't turn out like the greatest, but they still work like really good. And he can hold them. I like to do it from this side. They're made out of Lego. His hands kind of grip them better from this angle because of his claws. They kind of go into those, like ports, I suppose. The Lego ports. He can hold them up and pretend like he's shooting at them, just like in Code of Hero. Great episode. Amazing. I'm still trying to look for a bandolier for him to reenact the coming of the Fusers. I hope Fire Talks makes one, along with a few guns. But this scene wouldn't be complete without the blast effect. And so I made this with my 3D pen, and it only took a minute. I molded it to go around his head, kind of like a clip-on, and it works actually really, really good. I think it looks pretty good as well, especially for, like, blasting Megatron and, killing himself by shooting at the golden disc with his last energy. Man, this is such a good scene from the show. And, like, reenacting it with the toy right here, I think it looks just as good. Can't wait for them to make a Transmetals Megatron. Please, Hasbro. Yeah. I also kind of made a gun, but I don't have it on hand with me. He can't really hold it that good. I also tried to make his, weird battle axe thing that he made at last moment to get Megatron back. So now let's get into a few little size comparisons. I just want to pose him up to make him look like the best one here. So first, let's take him a look at him compared to both Megatrons from Siege and Kingdom. One sec, and here they are. Here is the Beast Wars Megatron and the G1 Megatron customized to make them look optimal. Speaking of optimal, let's get a size comparison between, not what you expecting, two Bs. Waspinator and Bumblebee. Bumblebee being from the Netflix line, Waspinator's from Thrilling 30s Generations. Hope they make a new Kingdom one, as well as a Rhinox. I sold that guy off. And I might do the same with Waspinator. Here he is with actual Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal. And I think the scale between Optimus Primal and Dinobot is fantabulous. He's just a bit taller. Well, I guess he's quite a bit taller. But kind of like my head scale is that exact scale. Here he is with Cheetor. And if I can get him in frame, here he is with Rat Trap. And I think the scale between Rat Trap and Dinobot is a bit off. But the Generations one is way too big, and then this one's way too small. Jesus Christ, Hasbro, get it together! I think they still look nice together, and I think their aesthetics go very well together. Now, this guy, as I've said previously, is an amazing figure, and let's get into his transformation. Now, I gotta be honest, this guy's transformation is just, it's so good! I mean, it is just amazing. And then there's a few other things I want to point out, but just give myself a second. Some weird things I noticed were that the throat is a weird spring-loaded thing. I like that they didn't give him the front jaws because it makes it easier to open and close so that you don't get your fingers stabbed on the front teeth or they don't break because it would be very hollow, or shallow, I guess. Here for size comparison, here he is with Air Razor because it's really the only one I have in Beast Mode. I guess here he is with Optimus Primal just because I don't have them in their, beast modes. I wish I did have the Kingdom Megatron in this beast mode because they do look pretty good in their dinosaur modes together. But this guy overall is an amazing, very, very solid figure. I think he might be a mini masterpiece for the price compared to value. That was my video review on the Transformers Kingdom Voyager class dinobot. Just a little interesting note, this entire video is actually filmed on a cheese container thing, plus a Siege Soundwave doing limbo. Surprisingly, it works really good. It's just because I forgot my tripod at home. Anyways, this has been real fun. Have a great day.